John Torkelson. I come from Snohomish, Washington. I feel truly at peace. You want to ask how I am? I feel truly at peace. I feel like a serenity that has come over me that I've never felt before. I feel love and just being connected to everything, connected to the earth, connected to my friends, my brothers, my sisters. It's a feeling that's undescribable. Unless you've experienced it, it's hard to explain it. And it's just being one with everything. Just beautiful. I was going through some emotional stuff in my life. I'm 52 years old, and I was kind of lost, not knowing which direction to go into. And I'd been thinking about working with plant medicine. I did it before, and it was not. It was a good experience, but it wasn't what I needed. And I received an email explaining about the trip to Mexico and working with the plant medicine from Trinity, and I decided that it was time to work with plant medicine again, and that's what brought me here. I had an awareness of who I truly am. I have been blocked since I was a child of caring for people. I've always had a blockage of I did not receive a lot of love early in life. I've never really connected with people. I feel the only people that I've truly ever loved was my wife and my children. And I always had a blockage. And coming here and meeting the people and going through the experience and feeling the love, it made me realize that I'm capable of love. And not only am I capable of love, I'm capable of being loved. When somebody would hug me before, I always felt a blockage when I gave somebody a hug, that it wasn't true. And all of the hugs that I've received when I'm here, it's been full of such love and passion. It's something that a lifetime of friendship I have not experienced with people. In the short time that I've been here on this retreat, in this beautiful place with these beautiful people, the love that I feel has made me realize not only am I capable of giving love, but I'm capable of receiving love and just being present and just caring for another person. Beyond words can't explain it. When I woke up from my medicine experience, you were there and you gave me a hug that I felt the love of a mother, of a father. I felt complete compassion and for what I had just experienced. And it was a feeling of emotions that words cannot explain. It was just the most beautiful experience you could possibly imagine. I feel like I have a mission in life now. I feel like I have a mission to share love with other people, to when I meet somebody, to let them know that not only do I care about them, I care about their feelings towards me. And that when I go back home and I hug somebody, I'm going to hug them with more passion. We are all one, and we all are capable of love, and we're capable of receiving love. And as a carpenter, as a masculine man, that is not something 5 days ago that I would have said. And I just feel that there's just so much love. And until you experience it, until you actually experience the work of not just taking the medicine, but being in the environment with other people that are truly caring about your emotions and what you need to receive in life, it's a whole package. And until you experience that whole package, words can't explain it. And I know everybody that I've connected with at this retreat have the exact same feeling as I do. That's the love that we're all meant to have. That's all the love that we're all meant to give. And this world, back home in the United States, we are so divided. We are so angry with each other. And the only way that we're going to solve this world's problems is that we love each other and show that compassion. It doesn't matter if you're transgender. It doesn't matter what religion you are. We are all one, and we just need to love each other. From a masculine carpenter to a loving carpenter, I am going through some really difficult times, really difficult times. I haven't forgiven my father for my childhood. I was really angry at my wife, and I am not responsible for other people's feelings, but what I am responsible is for how I feel. And if I have those thoughts of anger, of hatred, and I have to go home and I have to share that love and forgiveness, and no matter what somebody's done to me, that's not my responsibility. My responsibility is how I share that love back to them and show them that I support them, that I care about them, that I forgive them. I have to go back. I don't know that I'm right at this moment. I've forgiven my father, but I definitely am going to go home and work on it. And I haven't talked to him in 10 years, and I'm going to pick up the phone when I get home, and I'm going to reach out and be the son that I'm supposed to be the husband that I'm supposed to be the father that I'm supposed to be. And that's the gift that I received here. And not just that, but be the citizen of my community, be the citizen of my world. When I see somebody that is struggling, it's my responsibility to go help that person and say, you know what, you're loved. Let me give you a hug.
Wow.
Yeah. And hopefully I can convey that compassion that I received here. I'm curious how it's going to change the way I am as a father. That is a question that I've been thinking about, not just how I'm going to be as a father, what am I going to be like when I go back home, and how am I going to be different? I think when I give my kids a hug, I'm going to hold them just a little bit longer. When I tell them, I look in their eyes and tell them that I love them, I'm going to look them in their eyes just a little bit longer and let them know just how much I truly love my children, how much I love my sons, and how important they are, and how perfect they are, and how anytime they think that there's something that I disapprove of, that I care and I have compassion and that I love them, and make that moment a little more special. Make that moment when I'm with the cashier at the grocery store that's having a hard time, let them know that it's okay, that I love them. Let them, the person that I'm interacting with at the restaurant, the waitress, when she's having a hard time and my meal comes slow to my table, she's having a hard time, right? And I just have to let her know that it's okay, that she's loved, and I appreciate what's happening, And so just meaning it, right? And letting the people know that I interact with, whether it's the cashier, whether it's the client for work, whether it's the bus driver, whoever, that, just take that moment and make it real. When I decided to come to Mexico, I was nervous. Working with plant medicine is very serious. There's a lot of things that are involved with that. There's a lot of fear that's involved with that. You don't know how that you're going to react or how that medicine is going to affect you. And being safe is the most pertinent thing that I was concerned about, whether the environment that I was going to be in was going to be safe. And the people that you work with when you are here are so concerned about your well-being, and watching them care for every person. When anything would happen, somebody was there to care for you, to make sure that you were safe. And that made me feel safe, and that made me feel that I could, yes, let go, let the medicine do what it needed to do. And after my first day of being here, I just realized that everybody was here to help everybody else. And the environment, coming to Mexico, to another country, to experience something like this, it's scary. And knowing that the people that are here are willing to help you and do whatever it takes to make sure your experience is safe was a relief. And it was able to let me experience what I need to experience. And I can't explain to somebody that's concerned about coming here whether or not it would be safe. You have nothing to worry about. Everything is taken care of, and people truly are concerned that you're going to have the best experience possible.